Let's put that breaking on the screen.
Today's Chanakya has given 192. That's the big breaking news on NDTV. 192 plus minus 11 to the BJP.
Huge.
And the vote share is an exact flip from what we had seen in the last election in 2021. 48% for the BJP, 38% for the Trinamool Congress, 192 for the BJP and 100 for the Trinamool Congress, with all others drawing pretty much a blank. Maximum 2 to the parties like the Congress, the ISF, and a vote share of 14%, subject to a correction of plus minus 3%. First thoughts, 192. Mawa, you go first. 192.
Almost 200 seats.
Plausible? Not plausible?
Difficult to imagine.
Difficult to imagine? Kanchan Gupta?
No, it's quite possible, because yesterday also we were discussing that if the voters decide to vote out a government wholesale, then a sweep election is very much in the domain of.
So you're saying this is a wave election? If these numbers hold, it's a wave election.
It's a wave election.
Did you see a wave?
Even otherwise, it's a wave election, but it's just a question of the margins. So if the margins keep on crumbling, then you are looking at 180, 190, 192. Don't forget, again I come back, in 2011, the TMC came to power with 184 seats on a 39% vote. So the TMC didn't come to power with some huge majority.
Let's ask Tausif quickly, because he's suddenly looking very pensive. He just come in looking cheerful, looking at Vijay's fortune soaring, and suddenly he has the TMC numbers. Here, Tausif,
to
first
imagine,
reaction.
if I have to imagine BJP with 192 from 77, then it would mean that Muslims have voted for BJP. Can you imagine that? I don't think so.
No, actually, it could be very plausible that you have a complete polarization where it is a 70%, 30% election. You have a complete polarization of the Muslim vote in favor of the Trinamool Congress. Everyone else is, swept out of the competition. You get the Congress drawing a blank, you get the ISF, AIMIM, Humayun Kabir, everyone draws a blank. And of the remaining 70% vote, you've got
on the ground,
80%
on the ground, you have never seen that.
Possible. I don't know if it is plausible. Just because you said that Muslims will vote for the BJP, not necessarily.
Taufik,
these numbers don't.
The laboratory to look at it will be Western UP, where a similar equation exists between Hindu and Muslim populations, where the BJP swept in 2014 and in 2019, and in the state assembly election. It is not impossible, but whether it can happen across the state with 33% of the population of Muslim begs the question whether that kind of sweep is there, unless people have decided.
That kind of wave will be visible on ground.
Not necessarily.
It was missing in
No, not necessarily.
Right now, Padmaja is
It was
with me.
not visible in Odisha.
Yeah.
These are the-
just
these
stop
are-
you. The quick numbers, please. Let's quickly take a look at
It's
these.
a massive saffron sweep that today's Chanakya is projecting for the BJP in West Bengal. This is a huge number that they've put out, Padmaja.
Yeah.
The Trinamool is 100. They put them on 100. 192 to the BJP. Brute majority, a saffron wave is what they are projecting right now. First takes on this, Padmaja. You're just back from Bengal. We've heard. We'll go to our experts also in just a minute. Rahul Kaval joins us in the studio in a few minutes from now. Padmaja.
This is a big wave for the BJP if these numbers hold true. And like I said, the biggest takeaway from these figures is it's that you flipped the vote share of the TMC and the BJP. So far, the exit polls that we have seen have shown a gain of about 6% for the BJP and the Trinamool losing out by just about 3 to 4%. But here you're saying that there is going to be a 10% gain. Let's take a look at that vote share I'm talking about.
We've got the vote share right
where
now.
48%,
Let's pull that up.
48% is what is being projected for the BJP and 38%
for the TMC.
Trinamool Congress. Others are middling somewhere at around 14%. Let's also bring up the caste and community-wise breakup, because that is where the story, what Tausif was saying earlier, who is voting for who. And yes, you're absolutely right. The Muslims, 71%, what we said earlier, 71% Nilanjan Mukhopadhyay
Are still with the TMC.
are with the TMC, solidly behind the TMC. In fact, this is an increase. Last time you had, I think, about a 65%. There were some other also who had taken some vote. Here, nothing.
Increased
BJP has
consolidation
nothing.
obviously
But
expected.
in every other belt, barring tribals, and again there is a story here which is not surprising at all. This figure is not surprising. BJP still in the tribal areas has a lead of about 13% over the TMC, where you have TMC at 40 and the BJP at 53%.